Port Harcourt, the capital of Rivers State in South Nigeria, should wear a very different look in the next 12 months. You want to know why? The governor, Nyesom Wike, seems committed to see that the traffic logjam is drastically minimized and the aesthetics of the city is greatly upgraded. Well, that's what he says as he aims at reconstruction and construction and also dualization of some infrastructures in different parts of the city. You're welcome to Special Report. I'm Ini John Mekwa. The story that has culminated in this gathering started in October 2019 when the Rivers State government signed an agreement with Julius Berger for the construction of 3 flyover bridges in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The length of the flyover bridges includes Rumogba, popularly known as Artillery, which is 517 meters, Okoronodu, popularly known as Rumokoro, 360 meters, and Rebisi, known more as Garrison, 360 meters. And the next phase begins here at this event. The national anthem indicates the opening of the function. All seated, including the governor, Nyesom Wike, Deputy Governor Paliboba Nigo, Managing Director of Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, and other members of the state executive, as well as the construction company, carefully selected to allow social distancing in the venue.
I believe that Rivers State deserves the best.
This is the formalization of the contract between Rivers State Government and Julius Berger Nigeria PLC on the 15.8 billion naira for the construction of the GRA flyover and also the dualization of the Ezingbo Link Road and Tumbia Road. In July 2020, the Executive Council had approved 18 billion naira for the construction of a 4th flyover at the GRA junction along the Port Harcourt-Aba Express Road. Signatures are pending and the contract sealed.
Today we are here to continue the story of success in Rivers State. We have started together in 2015 with the Operation Zero Potholes, and in the meantime, till today, Julius Berger, together with the Rivers State government, we could deliver more than 19 roads in Port Harcourt. We are still working on much more roads, and we could also hand over to the River State the pleasure park, for example, the government house, the economical center, a cinema, and also restaurants in the pleasure park. Julius Berger has proven that we are able to deliver in time to a quality which is to the satisfaction of the client. Today, we are celebrating another remarkable milestone, the award and the signing of a contract for the 5th flyover here in Port Harcourt. Flyover 1, 2 and 3 we signed in October 2018, and we promised the governor to deliver these 3 flyovers within 16 months. And today I can say that the first 2 flyovers we will deliver already by end of this year, and the 3rd flyover in February 2021 according to the contractual completion date. I think Julius Berger has proven the capability and our commitment to the River State, and that's why, based on trust and partnership, we are here to sign the contract for the 5th flyover, which will be delivered in 12 months. That means in 12 months, the citizens of Port Harcourt will get not only 1 flyover, they will have all 5 flyovers ready. More than 20 roads are handed over then to the governor. That is a big achievement for the governor, for the River State, for the people of Port Harcourt, and will turn the environment in Port Harcourt to a much better life environment, much better road traffic within Port Harcourt, and I think that is a normal achievement of the governor. Thank you. Finally, I want to thank you for the trust, for the partnership, that Julius Berger can be part of this success story in River State, and I hope that we can deliver your visions, your dreams here in Port Harcourt also in the future.
We are signing contracts, awards.
Governor Nyesom Wike has declared his commitment to see that the projects are delivered and in good time too, and does not mince words on his expectations from the construction company.
The Managing Director, Julius Berger, the Regional Manager, South and East, Mr. Fisher, and members of your delegation, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say that we give God the glory that we are alive to witness today this eventful occasion. Like the Managing Director said, it is unbelievable that within 1 year, a state can dream of constructing 5 flyovers. It is unprecedented. We are now signing memorandum of understanding. We are signing contract award. Contract award about 15 billion naira, and we are going to pay just better 70% upfront, so that they can keep to the time we agree that this job must be completed in 12 months' time. Not just only the flyover, we are dualizing a Zimbu Road to Stadium Road, then we are dualizing for Genesis to Ikwere Road. So not just only the flyover, but taking 2 dualizations of 2 roads together at 15.8 billion. So by Monday, the Berger would have gotten their 70%. And like I've said, we don't want to hear excuses of rain. That is rainy season. Yes, the money is being paid during rainy season, and work must also be done during rainy season. So Julius Berger, I trust you. You have the capacity. You have what it takes. And I believe that River State deserves the best. So many people say that, oh, why Julius Berger? I say, well, for us in this administration, we have told our people that we'll give them the best. And looking at construction firm all over, you cannot but say Julius Berger. That is the truth of the matter. I don't want to politicize anything that has to do with construction of roads. We must go for the best. So many people have also accused us that we're only concentrating in Port Harcourt. That is not correct. That is not correct. However, it is the city that tells you how the state looks like. If you don't do the city well, obviously, anybody coming to River State, the first point of call is Port Harcourt. And if Port Harcourt looks bad, then the person will say the entire state is bad. And everybody lives in Port Harcourt. And that is the truth of the matter. And we are doing roads virtually in all the local governments. In all the local governments. There's no local government today that will say there's no infrastructure that we're doing in that local government. There's none. Now we're trying to see whether we can construct road from Woji, Alessa to Refinery. That again will help the Okaka people to, instead of passing through the East-West Road, they just come directly. Within 10 minutes, they're already in Port Harcourt. So our own concern is that whatever that will give River State the best, we'll do it. And let me also use this opportunity to also inform all Rivers people that yesterday we got judgment against Shell that OMED 11 belongs to River State and Kidney Island belongs also to River State government. For us, whatever we can do to enhance the development of the state, we will do within the short period we have. So I want to thank members of the Executive Council and all other persons for the support they have given to us, particularly our leaders who have given us that moral support to see that we achieve what we achieved today. Without their support, probably some of us may not have been willing to go ahead with what we are doing. And that was why we invited them to come and witness this epoch making. Like the Commissioner of Information said, I don't know any state in this country today that can boast of 5 flyovers in 1 year. I don't know that state. So many people are concerned about the COVID pandemic. Yes, while we are trying to keep our people safe, we'll also make sure that we provide the necessary infrastructure. And that's what we're doing. And to say that the money that the federal government had promised us to refund, we have not received the money. So people think that all these things we are doing is because the federal government had refunded us our money. If they refund us money, people will see more projects as far as we are concerned. I believe that if we get that money today, so many local governments will get more projects because, well, we're elected to serve them. We're elected to provide dividends of democracy. So I thank all of us, and that it is important that while you are commissioner, at least you can say, while I was a commissioner, I was in that cabinet that provided 5 flyovers within 1 year. Nobody, no government, no administration has done it. I think that it is something all of us will have to rejoice and thank God Almighty that we are part of this airport-making history.
The attention then turns to the site. The government, contractor and friends have come to see the level of preparations. Heavy machines can be seen as work aimed at improving traffic flow and enhancing the aesthetics of the area becomes more real. This renews the hope of less travel time for the estimated population of about 1.9 million.
This wonderful project that has completely transformed the skyline of Port Harcourt, the capital of Rivers State. This is a project like none other, and we are very happy that it is happening. God has made it possible that it's happening in our tenure. And even in the season of COVID-19, even when there are so many economic issues, but by prudent calculation and prudent spending, and by ensuring excellence in everything that is done, and yet done very prudently, and managing resources effectively, you can see what the outcome is. We have just walked down the path of it, and it's going to be completed in November this year. So I think that this is a major landmark for the administration of His Excellency Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike. We know that there are still more things. This is 1 out of 5. And today we are celebrating this one.
In addition, the Rumola flyover is to be expanded to accommodate additional vehicular traffic. These new projects will complement the Rebisi, Rumogba and Okoronodu flyover projects, which have reached advanced stages of completion. Rebisi flyover at the popular Garrison Junction is part of the work, which is expected to be completed in 12 months, especially since the governor says 70% of the payment has already been done. This work by the governor is greatly commended by former Governor Celestine Umehia.
The past 5 years of the administration of Governor Nyesom Wike has made a lot of difference in the economic, political and infrastructural development of the state. It has made a lot of the previous administration look different, and that is what is expected of a leader anyway. You have to create a mark, you have to create something different from others. And the bridge where we are standing now has made a lot of difference. When you look at Lagos State, it's infrastructural development. And infrastructural development attracts investors. If transport, traffic and other things can be jettisoned with, people can come and invest. And besides the beauty these bridges have given, people will definitely be interested in the speedy running of their businesses.
A former commissioner and People's Democratic Party chieftain in Rivers State, Chief Orwell Onyeso, has seen the potential in the proposed development and says he is proud to identify with the administration especially because this could make Port Harcourt a more economic viable destination.
I'm also happier being a Rivers man and consider that Port Harcourt is the only city that can rival Lagos. We have all it will take to give Lagos a run for its money. We have an international airport, we have a seaport, we have a railway terminal, and we are connected to more than 7 states by boundary. And so any development you have in Port Harcourt is a very encouraging and beautiful thing to behold. So this governor has done beautifully well. I know a lot of people say so much is being done in Obiakpo and Port Harcourt. For me, that's only being political. It's like telling the truth by half. What do we need? We need to grow. And growth comes gradually from point to point. If he gets Port Harcourt like he is doing, especially with his urban renewal programs, then he gives it a face. He gives River State a face, because if you come into River State, you'll land in Port Harcourt first. And if you're driving from the international airport into any part of the city, you'll have this feeling that this is a place to be and that I can do business here. So for me, everything he has done goes to point out the fact that River State is prepared to welcome investors. True investors, not political investors, use it for propaganda and all of that. Like a previous government built a railway, is it a monorail? And we had so much expectation. And as I speak to you, that thing is still that way, almost 10 years down the line, and so much money has gone down. A few of my friends who are on the other divide are criticizing. And I say, you have spent more money than what I have seen them spend here, and it's still useless. But they have put in less than that here, and it's already functional. And it's going to make a lot of people do more than they want to do. So I am truly, truly very impressed with him. This is what we expect. If he does Port Harcourt, when another person comes, he do another area too. And before long, everywhere will be developed.
The administration promises that all these infrastructures will last for a very long time, as maintenance is part of the master plan.
For the lifespan of this administration, you can be rest assured that maintenance won't be a problem. And now what visionary leaders do is that they leave behind a strategic plan. This government house that you are seeing is being maintained by Julius Berger. As they built it, it was put into their contract for maintenance. It was built under Governor Peter Odili. 3 people had succeeded him, and the maintenance contract is running. So what visionary leaders do is to have a strategic plan. I can assure you there's a strategic plan. There's a strategic plan for this infrastructure to stand the test of time. We have a citizenry that we think understand what it means to protect government infrastructure. So we're confident that our people will play their role as good citizens in this direction.
Many have wondered why it seems like the governor is paying unequal attention to Port Harcourt. The Commissioner of Information answers this criticism of the concentration of the infrastructural development in the capital city.
Yeah, one thing you can say about this administration is that projects are not just executed overnight. The entire process of needs assessment, costing, environmental impacts, and all are usually put together before any project is executed. And so the flyover projects are not exception. Many people don't understand. If you go to Abuja now, you will see proximity of flyovers. Wike, like I keep telling people, Governor Nyesom Wike is building infrastructure for tomorrow. This is the headquarters of the hydrocarbon industry. And of course, you know that economic activities have begun to pick up. The Port Harcourt key is that was dormant before, has picked up. The Onne port has picked up. Now LNG 27 is coming up. River State was created since 1967. At a point in this state, LMA interchange was a nightmare. People get to that place and they get stuck. People abandon their cars and go home. But with that interchange, the issue of this flyover, has now solved the problem. Now, that's what vision will do. Many people came as governors, they didn't see it. And a lot of people today have forgotten that they used to sleep at LMA Junction before because of the gridlock. This is the headquarters, state headquarters. It's just like you saying the kind of infrastructure that is concentrated in Abuja should be brought to River State. It cannot happen. That's the Federal Capital Territory. The capital city of any nation all over the world get the best of infrastructure because that's where a greater percentage of economic activities take place. That's where even tourists, that's where investors come to. So if you want to sell your state, like Governor Uke wants to make River State the Investors Heaven, a destination of choice. If you want to make River State a destination of choice, you must make the city center something that people can behold to say, yeah, this place is welcoming for business. One novel aspect of what is happening in this state is that part of the contract terms is that Julius Berger trains local engineers as part of skills transfer. That's outside the skilled manpower and non-skilled manpower that, it takes place, in this place. So you have a lot of contractors who will supply one thing or the other. The empowerment scheme is enormous. There's employment for a teeming number of people. So it's so holistic that one can proudly say that this is a government that is people-oriented.
He can hardly hide his admiration for the person and work of Governor Nyesom Wike, as he shares qualities which he believes stands out in his leadership style.
He wants to, Governor Nyesom Wike wants to leave the legacy of a robust infrastructural network because it's in his blueprint. And this is going to happen in the 23 local government areas. Very soon you'll be part of a team that will be going around the 23 local government areas to see what he's doing. All the local government areas in terms of road infrastructure, hospitals, in terms of education, agriculture, because they are all embedded in this new vision blueprint. They've been taken in phases and a lot is happening in the states, in the various local government areas. We believe strongly that by 2023, when we'll be exiting, it will be a kind of monumental legacy for our people. We'll have a welcoming environment. Our welcoming culture. We'll have 2 seaports. We'll have an international airport. We'll have the right infrastructure. We'll have the best security network called Operation Sting, the best you can find anywhere in this country. And then we'll have the right leadership. Because you see, you can have the right environment, but if you don't have the leadership, right now we're very, very lucky to have a leader who has the drive and also has the political will. And that's why you see all the things happening. Just like you said, 5 flyovers in 1 year. Under this COVID, where states are crying they can't pay salaries, then the ingenuity of a man is really at work.
The commissioner can hardly hide his admiration for the person and work of Governor Nyesom Wike, as he shares qualities which he believes stands out in the leadership style of Governor Wike. As man and machine move to site, the people and government begin countdown to August 2021, when it is expected that the dualization and construction of the bridges and the roads should be done, and the largest city in Rivers State would wear a very new and different look. Thank you for watching this episode of Special Report. I'm Amy John McQuan.